record option. So we want to simplify the Boolean expression. I might have a Boolean expression which has 5-6 terms. Okay, now if I directly want to apply those Boolean identity or De Morgan's law, it will still take time. We want to still simplify the method, and that's why we are resorting to K-map. Now when we write any Boolean expression, so we have seen that it is made up of two things. Either it is in sum of product form or the product of sum form. One SOP can be converted to POS, or POS can be converted to SOP. So those, we have seen that. Okay, now we don't want to convert anything, but any Boolean expression can be in the form of SOP or POS form. So when we try to solve using K-map, we have to remember with what the expression we are moving ahead, like whether I'm moving ahead with SOP form or whether I'm moving with POS form, because accordingly we will have mean terms, that is m small m0 m1, or we will have max capital m0 m1, and so on. So just write down the heading, simplification of Boolean expression using the K-map. Okay, so the first thing is I am solving the mean term. If mean terms are given to me. Okay, so write down the mean term. What are the steps? So mean term solution of K-map. So what will be the mean term solution is, first I will write the given expression in its canonical form. In its canonical form means all the terms are present. Okay. So I define expression in its canonical form, because if there are three expression, I need to know what is A, B and C. उसमें सिर्फ A, B होगा तो नहीं चलेगा. Okay, so we have to have the expression in its proper canonical form. Then what you will do, if a mean term is there, I will enter 1. Okay, so suppose if M1 is present, so wherever the M1 cell is there, I will enter 1. This is what you have to remember. And the remaining cells, okay, suppose there are 3 mean terms present. So in those 3 places, I will enter 1. And the remaining places, I will put zeros. Okay, so this is something you have to remember when I am working with mean term, because for max term, it will be exactly opposite. जहाँ पे भी max terms present है, I am entering a 0. And the remaining terms I will fill with ones. Okay. So जहाँ पे mean term है, whichever canonical expression is there, suppose M5 present है. So at the place of M5, small m5, I will enter 1. So if there are 3-4 terms there, I will enter the ones in all 3-4 places. The remaining cells I will put with zeros. Okay, so right now, just for your keyword, write down, if I'm trying to find out a mean term solution, for canonical form, I will enter 1 and the remaining cells with zeros. We will see an example, and today's lecture, please follow it, because all this after understanding the K-map, whatever circuits we will implement, you will require K-map for everything. We will not use those Boolean algebra every time to simplify the equation. Okay, now step 3 is, what we will do is, one, suppose this is an example that is given to you. Okay, a random example. So some boxes are there. Abhi A, B, C, D nahi kiya hai. So your first step was you find out the canonical expression. Canonical expression, again I'm repeating, all the terms, all the literals should be present. Sirf B dash C nahi chalega. I should know what is A, B and C, whether it is A or A dash. So all those literals should be present. Wherever those mean terms are there, I enter 1. Suppose I have something like this. Some mean terms were present. So suppose this mean term was present. I marked it 1, 1, 1, 1. And then the remaining cells, I have marked it by zeros. Okay, so मेरी entry हो गई seeing the Boolean expression. So that is my third step. Once I have the canonical form, I have to draw these boxes. I enter once जो term present है, and wherever no terms are there, I will mark it with a 0. Next is I have to make groups. Okay, now groups which has the largest number of ones. Okay, so this you have to remember. I have to make groups. ये जो entry है, I have to make groups which has the largest number of ones. Now ये 1 का grouping again is in terms of 2 raised to something only. So 2 raised to 0 is 1, 2 raised to 2 is 2, 2 raised to मतलब 1, 2, 4, 8 ऐसा grouping होगा. 6 1 का grouping नहीं होगा. The grouping of ones will be either a single one or 2 raised to 1 is 2, 2 raised to 2 is 4, 2 raised to 3 is 8, 2 raised to 4 is 16. So first I will try to form the largest group. कि मुझे कहीं पे 8 ones है क्या? नहीं है. Okay. कहीं पे 4 ones है क्या? नहीं है. Okay. अगर है तो I will draw a rectangle. अगर 4 ones नहीं है then I come to the smallest one. 2 ones है क्या? नहीं. 2 ones नहीं तो एक 1 है क्या? Okay. Let us mark that. But start with the highest number. So 6 नहीं है, 5 नहीं है, 7 नहीं है. Okay. So I cannot make a group of 5 ones. No. वो 2 raised to something में वो 5 number नहीं आता. So if I see this diagram over here, ये तो 0 है. No need to form a group. But यहाँ पे 2 ones है. Okay. So then I can make this group of 2 ones. Then यहाँ पे नीचे भी 2 ones है. So I can make this group. Okay. So I cannot make a diagonal group like this. Like, ये 1 1 है तो you might feel okay. I can make a group. ये 1 1 है, I can make a group. You might feel अरे ये तो 1 1 है जैसे वो crossword में ऐसा diagonal. Let me make 1 1. No, I cannot make any diagonal grouping. It has to be a square or a rectangle one. So this 2 1 1 का grouping हो गया, this 2 1 1. So this is one way of grouping. Did you follow this? Yes.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now suppose there was some entry. This is all different entries or not related to any problem where I had 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay. Now if you feel, let me make this grouping. No, I cannot. Correct. Because I cannot make a grouping of 0. Okay. So 0, 0 to nahi hoga. But inside I have to make a grouping of 1. So I will make this. आजू बाजू के 0 को I will neglect. Always remember in grouping I will always look for 2 raised to n का combination. So either it is 1, 2, 4, 8 and so on. So here you can draw it.
Yeah. Draw.
This one, this table.
Yes, I'm drawn.
So that when we solve a problem, you can do it. So quickly draw this.
Yeah, I'm drawn. Done.
Yes?
Yeah, done.
Then okay. Next is, this is what I was telling. So you will make group of 2, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Always start with the highest and then come towards the lowest one. Now suppose you have this combination. Previous one was 2, 0, आजू बाजू में थे, बीच में 1 था. So this was incorrect. I made a grouping of like this. Now suppose I have 3 ones like this. So you might feel, let me group. It will be the largest group. So 3 है, but 3 तो मेरे 2 के combination में है ही नहीं कहीं. So this is incorrect. So what you can do is, from this side, if I see the literals, bigger mean terms are there. So I make a grouping of like this, 2 ones and then a single one. You might feel कि ये 2 1 and then I can make grouping of 1. No, I will always start with the highest one. That is what we said. So mean terms यहाँ बड़े है ना. This is M0, suppose M1, M2, M3. So I make grouping of M2, M3 and this one I can make. So let this be one individually and let 2 be together. So this is the correct way of grouping if I have 3 consecutive ones. Okay, because I cannot make a group of 3, 5, 7, 9 and so on. I have to always go with 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Then 16 we will not get. Okay.
Yeah.
So we group the number of ones in the decreasing order. First we try to make group of 8, then we make group of 4, after that 2 and lastly 1. Now suppose here pe this 2 adjacent rows, I have all ones. So you might feel कि चलो ये 4 का एक group बना देते हैं, ये 4 का भी एक group बना देते हैं. No, it's wrong. I have to always start with the highest one. So if I look at the highest one, what is, I can have no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Yes, 2 raised to 3 is.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I can make this whole group as 1. So I will make this group. First we will make the group. Then we will see what we will do with that particular group. Right now you are just understanding
Making groups.
we are making group. अब ये ग्रुप बनाने के बाद हम क्या करेंगे,
Ah.
that we will
Fair.
see. Okay, so understood how I am making a group?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you can draw it.
This one done.
Okay, good. Next is, suppose I have some entry like this. यहाँ पे 1 1 है, यहाँ पे 1 1 है, and in between I have 0. So usually the students what they do, यहाँ का एक group बना देते हैं, यहाँ का एक group बना देते हैं. No, actually the elements located at the edge of the table, this is the edge, no, edge of this table,
Yeah.
this is edge of the table, they are considered to be adjacent. So we can group these elements. So what, this has been kept open ended. So ये एक group है, ये एक group. If you close the table, एक circle हो जाएगा ना. Suppose this is a paper you have written and you fold that paper. So this cell and this cell will join. Yes. So that's why we have made a group of 4 ones. 1 1 is, and at this side 1 1 is at the other side. So if you have some entry at the adjacent edges of the table, for all 4 ones, so they form one particular group. So this is also one way of grouping. Next is, when I see, there will be some many cases when you will now study circuit after K-map. Like I cannot decide based on some function, I cannot decide कि मेरा output 0 होगा या 1 होगा. Because see, my output will be either 0 or 1. But it might happen कि sometimes I'm getting a 0. But with the same combination, sometimes I'm getting 1 also. Okay, it happens. There are many combinations or many different types of circuits which we will see where I cannot particularly say कि नहीं इसके लिए तो मेरा output 0 ही होगा and और इसके लिए output 1 ही होगा. I cannot say. Sometimes it might be 0, sometimes it might be 1. So then what to do? What entry shall I put? So here in digital circuits, they have given a probability of something called as don't care condition. Don't care condition means it can be 1, it can be 0. You will understand this case when we study those typical circuits where you are unable to say, okay, right now this is 1, but after sometimes might be 0. But what we will do, entry 1 karna hai ya 0 karna hai? At that time, what we say that the condition is don't care. So instead of 1 or 0, what we do, we put a cross. Okay, so suppose the truth this was the table. यहाँ पे तो 4 1 2 3 4 5 entries of 1 was there, and 1 entry of 0 was there, and in that whatever function we had, this was a don't care condition. So don't care, I am putting a cross. Now when I am using the mean term expression, when I have don't care condition, I will consider it as 1 only. If I am doing is of zeros, that is my max term condition, at that time the don't care, I will consider it as 0. So since here I am doing the entry of mean term and I am entering 1, so what I can consider, मैं mark तो करूंगी x ही, enter a 1 over here because it's a don't care condition. I don't know what its value, but when I'm making a group, तभी मैं उसका value 1 ही गिनूंगी. So what I will do is first 8 का तो कोई group है नहीं, I cannot make any 8 ones together. Then after 8 I have 4, so I can see this horizontal line is all 4. Then यहाँ पे ये 2 1 के साथ अगर ये don't care, if I consider, I can again make a group of 4 like this. Now you might feel अरे ये 2 1 तो पहले के group में आ गया था, again why? Let me make this only separate. No, the second group can be present in the first group, no problem. So suppose you have marked this as my first group, okay, ये जो horizontal है, then because I have to always go with the largest one, okay. So to make the largest group, it can be already an element which was there in the first group. Suppose here I write ये मेरा group 1 है, ये जो पहला वाला हमारे, and then I am taking the elements of the previous one.
One and
प्रीवियस है, मुझे ग्रुप बनाने से मतलब है. सो यहाँ पे एक ग्रुप आ गया. सो आई कैन कंसिडर दिस एज माय सेकंड ग्रुप, considering it as don't care. At that time I am not considering this one, because ये one लेके अगर मैं grouping करूंगी तो this is towards the lowest mean term.
yeah.
mean term है. Okay, so I'm, that's why this is neglect. Otherwise you might feel कि मैम ये भी तो 4 1 है. Okay, तो ये भी तो एक ग्रुप हो सकता है. No, ये mean term कम है ना. M0, M1, M2, M3, this is M4 and this is M7. Okay, if I consider 0, 1 and that way, so I will take the highest wala. ये तो lower side का mean term होगा ना. So that's why this is neglected and I will consider this don't care wala. So that's why it is written neglect and consider. So you for this table.
Yes, ma'am. Go.
So adjacent edges of the table, if all ones are there, I can make one group.
Yeah.
One group can be, second group can be formed by taking elements of already a group which have been created earlier.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Good. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this was step 3 where we made the groupings. Okay. Now step 4. अभी group बन गया. अभी उसका क्या करना है? Okay. Now if you read all this, you will be a little bit confused. First, let me explain from this diagram and then we will read it so that you understand. Suppose ये entry है based on the mean term. So I have taken A, B, C over here. So A 0, 1. Then this is what I had told you. No, first you will this, then you will write 0, 1. Then you will write 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay, and seeing the question that was given to us, suppose I made all these entries. This is M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7. Suppose in the question उन्होंने M1, M2 दिया होगा, उसके लिए they have written and you can write on the top corner with small letters. So this shows you the mean term. And suppose only 3 expression was there, canonical form was there, तो उसके जगह पे मैंने 1, 1, 1 entry किया है. Okay, so my entry is done. Then what I have to do? I have to group it. So I will start with the largest group of 1. So largest group of 1, यहाँ पे तो सिर्फ 2 ही 1 है, आगे पीछे. So I will group this one. Okay. So मैंने सब, and I will draw it with a pencil, okay, or pen, whichever you are. You have to mark this, okay. So I suppose I call it as group 1. उसके बाद कहाँ पे है? यहाँ पे अकेला ही है. I cannot group it with this because it is not a don't care. It is actually 0. So मेरे पास ये अकेला ही 1 बचा है. So I write it कि ये मेरा second grouping है.
1, 1, 1.
Okay. Now my grouping is done. Okay. I cannot do diagonal grouping कि इसका कोना और ऐसा कोना adjacent आपने सीखा है. No, I cannot do it diagonally. So I have only this one group and I have the second group. Now the last step is grouping तक हो गया, entry हो गई, grouping हो गया. Why we are doing all this? Because I want a reduced expression. अभी expression कैसे लिखेंगे? Now understand this from group 1. यहाँ पे क्या है वेरिएबल? A. Okay. A का वैल्यू क्या है? 0 है. So जब मैं यहाँ से यहाँ जाती हूँ from M3 to M2, the value of A remains as 0 only. It's the whole thing, na?
Yeah.
A का value in all these 4
0 only.
is 0 only. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so when I move from this cell to this cell, that is from M3 to M2, the value of A remains same, that is 0.
0.
We will consider the change which is remaining the same. Now, A हो गया. Now consider B and C which is present over here. अभी देखो, when
So B is
cell M3 to M2, the value of B यहाँ पे 1 है, यहाँ पे भी 1 है. Means value of B remains the same.
B
ये
is
dotted
1
line
same.
दिखाया है. What
Yeah.
happens to value of C? It was 1 over here, it changed to 0 over here
0
in cell 2. Now, A ka value was 0 in both the cell, B value was 1 in both the cell,
What is
value was different over here. Okay. Now, how we will consider is, जिसका भी different है, value change हो रहा है between the cells, I will neglect that. और जिसका भी value same है, I will consider that value. तो यहाँ पे A का value 0 है. For 0 we use complement notation. So what I will do is I will write A dash for this.
A dash? Okay.
And
हाँ.
C तो है ही नहीं because C का value change
नहीं,
हो रहा है.
C का
और B
same
का
हो रहा है.
value is remaining
B
same
है.
and it is 1. And for 1
1,
I take it as it is. So it is
As it
B. So it is A dash, sorry, A dash B. Okay, so for this group, my expression is A dash because A ka value change nahi ho raha hai and B. Okay, so that's why here you can see for group 1, it is A dash B. Now come to this one. ये तो अकेला ही है. A का वैल्यू भी सेम रहेगा. ये सेल में तो कुछ चेंज नहीं है. Similarly, BC का वैल्यू भी सेम रहेगा because it is not changing. Okay, not changing. You have to consider all those values. So what I will do for A, it is 1. So it is A, and B and C, the value is 0, 0. So what I will take? B complement, C complement. So there A is 1. So I'm taking A as A and BC value is 0. So I'm taking B dash C dash. So this is individual group here gives me the product term. And how I will write sum of the
the second one explain again.
second one में देखो इसमें क्या हो रहा है A की वैल्यू चेंज
अच्छा इसमें ठीक है
वो एक ही सेल में है
हाँ
सो A की वैल्यू क्या है 1 है फॉर 1 व्हाट आई डू इज A रहेगा और B और C की वैल्यू चेंज हो रही है नहीं एक वो 0 0 ही है सो फॉर 0 0 व्हाट आई टेक कॉम्प्लीमेंट सो दैट इज B डैश C डैश सो दिस ग्रुप का आंसर क्या रहेगा A B डैश C डैश because it is not changing no so 1 so I will take जहाँ पे 0 0 है ना इसका वैल्यू this is 0 0 in the entire column and this is 1 in the entire row okay so that's why it is A B dash C dash so this individual group gives me the product term okay and then I want a sum of the product so that's why first product plus the second product so this is the SOP form SOP form we get from the mean terms and we had done the entry of mean term so that's why we went with 1 mean term 1 and from mean term we are getting finding out the mean term gives me the product and then in the end I find out the sum of the product. So you write down this example then this is an example to explain you all the steps then we will solve 3 examples today and then I will start with the max term in the next lecture. Tomorrow is our holiday so you will not have any lectures.
Okay.
So we will have directly on Wednesday.
Okay. Yes,
so copy this example, write it nicely for your understanding that this is not changing.
Not changing.
Here also it is not changing.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Finished?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, done.
Okay. Now suppose we will do some example, two variable. Okay, so first just write down the question. So two variable y is a dash b dash. Suppose this is the expression which is given, plus a dash b. So it is a sum of product. You can see from the question that is given, it is sum of the product. So it is a mean term. So I will enter all ones. Okay, so write down this example. And seeing the example, I cannot see anywhere C or something. So it's a two variable. So यहाँ पे अगर third variable होता तो कोई ना कोई term में C present होता. So first is I can understand it is a sum of the product, and also seeing the question, it is two variable. There is no question of third variable. अगर third variable होता तो वो कहीं ना कहीं present होता. Okay, so the question that to you, reduce the expression using K-map. Okay, so this is the expression that is given to you. Then what you will do, though he have variables, so it is very easy. So I will, two variables means 2 raised to 2, that is 4. So 4 blocks should be there. So draw this 4 squares. So on this side, suppose you have A, B. अगर यहाँ पे A लिया, B लिया, कोई problem नहीं है. But the first letter usually we put it over here. अगर यहाँ A लिया, यहाँ B लिया, no problem. So A 0 1 it is changing, B 0 1. So that blue part you will do it first and you will write it AB. Okay, otherwise you will get confused.
Okay.
You can write your mean term M0. Many students write M0, M1, but you can write instead of, it is understood mean term. तो वो M करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So you can write 0, 1, 2, 3. Now see, let us consider these three terms which are given, A dash, B dash. Now A dash is 0. So what is this term? 0, 0.
0.
Okay, 0, 0. A dash, B dash is 0, 0. Then let us first write this. Okay, A dash B means it is 0, 1. Then A B. So that is 1, 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So 0, 0 कहाँ पे present है? 0, 0, 0. Okay. So I will make an entry 1 over here. Then I have 0, 1. So 0, 1 is this column. So I will make an entry over here. Then I have 1, 1. So this is M0. If I write it this way, M0. This is M1 and this third term is M3. Okay. So this is M0, M1 and M3 over here. So I will write 1, 1, 1. This is not there.
1 0 नहीं है, तो 0.
With a 0.
Okay.
So once I make the table, I enter based on either I follow this or I follow M0, M1, M3. Okay, whichever is comfortable to you. Now once I do this, I have to make groupings of 1. Okay. So let me see, 4 का grouping हो रहा है क्या? नहीं होगा 4. 1 is a 0. So I can group like this.
Yeah, 2.
2, 1 ka, and then I can make a horizontal group like this. As I said, the second group members can be present in the first group. So then I have to make maximum size. So ये 1 को अकेला नहीं छोड़ दूंगी. ये सोच के अरे ये 1 तो इसके साथ चला गया already. No, I will make the second group like this. Okay.
मैम अगर वो 1 के जगह पे 0 होता तो
कौन से 1? ये 1 की जगह पे?
नहीं ऊपर वाला
ये 1 की जगह पे 0 होता तो इसको अकेले लिखते. हाँ, इसको अकेले लिखते और इसको अकेले. यस, गुड क्वेश्चन. इसको अकेले लिखते. ऐसा कंडीशन भी हो सकता है कि सिर्फ अकेला ही है. सो देन दिस वुड हैव बीन अ सेपरेट एंड दिस वुड हैव बीन अ सेपरेट. ओके, नाउ grouping हो गया. You have done at your end.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I have only 2 terms. Okay. So let us see. अभी इस देखो first, suppose this is my first group, you can write somewhere this is my group 1, and this
Yeah.
marking an arrow over here, you can write it as group 2. Okay, now when I see for group 1, what is the value of group 1 in this horizontal
one.
column? Value of A, it
Yes,
remains same,
A.
0 0.
Yeah.
Okay, the entire
A,
thing. But what happens to B? As I go from 0 to 1, the value of B changes. 0 to 1 it becomes.
0 to
From
1,
M0 to M1, the value of B changes from 0 to 1. While
0 to
the value of A remains same,
Same.
1 1. अभी जो change हो रहा है उसको तो हम गिन ही नहीं रहे हैं. So what will be the answer for this? Only A dash. A dash, why? Because A is 0.
0.
Again repeating, ये group में, if I move from one cell, that is M0 to M1, the value of A remains the same, but the value of B changes. So जो change हो रहा है उसको हम नहीं गिन रहे. So I will consider only the value of A, and the value of A is 0. That's why for this group it is A dash. Okay, so that's why it is written over here A dash. And then for this group, second group, what is happening? Value of A. Value of A जब यहाँ से यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, from M1 to M,
Yeah, M1 to 1.
the value of A is changing.
From,
Okay,
yeah,
so it is not there in picture, but the value of B remains as same.
Yeah.
And that is 1. 1 matlab sirf B. So I have for group 1 A dash, and for group 2 I have B. And then what I'm writing? Sum of product. So this is the sum. और प्रोडक्ट में अभी तो ये रिड्यूस्ड फॉर्म है, सो जरूरी नहीं कि बी और सी रहेगा. बी सी रहेगा तो वापस से ये टर्म आ जाएगा. एंड अवर ए टू रिड्यूस दिस, सो द आंसर इज ए डैश प्लस बी. So it is the sum of the product term. This is my product term for group 1, for group 2.
Okay. Yeah.
So write it as per your explanation, whatever you want. So I have made group 1, value of A remains the same. So that I will consider, ye change ho raha hai, I will not consider. So that gives me A dash. Here value of B remains the same, but A changes. So it is B because it is 1. And then sum of product. So A dash plus B. So this was my expression, and I reduced it to a very simple logic. देखो अगर ये एक्सप्रेशन तुमको करना रहता इंप्लीमेंट डायरेक्टली तो क्या होता, 2 और गेट लगता इसके लिए. ओके, 2 प्लस के लिए 2 और गेट लगता. फिर एक A complement, A B is my input. So then I have, I want A complement, I want B complement. Then I need 3 AND gates for giving me A B, A dash B, A dash B dash. Okay, तो 3 AND gate तो यहीं पे लग जाता. प्लस कॉम्प्लीमेंट के लिए नॉट गेट लगता. ओके ओके, ए कॉम्प्लीमेंट भी है, बी कॉम्प्लीमेंट भी है, तो 3 एंड गेट, 2 नॉट गेट, एंड देन 2 और गेट्स. कितने सारे गेट्स हो जाते हैं अगर इफ आई एम इम्प्लीमेंटिंग दिस एक्सप्रेशन. यहाँ पे क्या लगेगा, एक और गेट, एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट और एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट. जस्ट सी. सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज अ वेरी टूल टू रिड्यूस इट एंड देन इम्प्लीमेंट. यहाँ पे 7-8 गेट लगते हैं, यहाँ पे 2 ही गेट लग रहा है, एक कॉम्प्लीमेंट के लिए और एक ऑरिंग के लिए. यस,
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
क्लियर विद दिस एग्जांपल? यू हैव रिटन इट?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Just write down this example. एक moment. Just a moment. Okay, let us continue. I actually wanted to. Okay, just write down this example. Y is A dash B dash C dash plus A dash B C dash. Only write this example first. write the complement. So for be careful when you are copying the question from the
Yeah, yeah.
paper to your answer sheet, because if you are doing a mistake in copying the question, अगर एक A complement के जगह पे A रह गया और B के जगह पे B complement हो गया, then the entire thing will go wrong. So always double cross or triple cross the question, because this will be there in the paper for sure. Every year it remains, only the expression changes.
Yeah, yeah.
Be careful when you are copying this question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms are there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So seeing at this, you can understand there are 3 variables. Okay. So 2 raised to 3, that is 8. So I have to draw this 8 boxes. So यहाँ पे A लिया A, and then I'm making BC separate. Okay. So 2 columns, 4 columns will be there and 2 rows will be there. So just write down this box. Don't do any entry right now. So seeing this 3 variables. So A I am taking on this side and BC I am taking on this side, and draw this cells, 8 cells, 1, 2, and write the mean terms over here. 0, 1,
Yes,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just do this entry.
yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now what will you do? I have to
Now for A dash B
ones
dash
and
C.
zeros. So from
0, 0,
here,
0.
think of कि कैसा करना है. So from here, whether you
0,
want 0, 0, 0,
1.
you can make it so 0, 0, 0 is present over here. 0, 0, 0. So I can enter a 1 over here. Then you have A dash B C. So that is 0, 1, 0. So 0, 1, 0 is over here. That is my mean
Sir,
term
ma'am,
2.
2. In mean term 2.
So
Yes.
2. Yes,
Yeah,
so make
yeah.
an 1 over there. Then you have
Okay.
A, B dash C. So that
1, 0,
1, 0,
0,
0.
0. 1, 0,
So 1, 0, 0 is over here. So that is my 4.
4.
I mark a 1 over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
1,
Then I
0,
have
1.
A, B
1,
dash
0, 1.
C. A, B dash C is 1, 0, 1.
Ma'am, 1.
This is 5. So this is 5. 1, 0, 1 is 5. Okay. Then I have A, B, C dash. That is 1, 1, 0. That is my 6. 1, 1, 0 is 6. So यहाँ पे 1, 1, see 1 is over here. Then 1, 0 is over here. So 1, 1, 0. That is 6. I enter over here.
Yeah.
Then I have A, B, C. So that is 1, 1, 1, 7. So 1, 1, 1. Yes. So rest I have यहाँ पे 6 terms
Zeros.
and then remaining 2 I'm marking with
1, 0.
zeros.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now seeing this
Yes, ma'am.
expression, I have entered once. Remaining is my 0. Now what I have to do? I have to make groupings. 8 का group बनेगा नहीं because these two are zeros. Then from 8 we start with 4. 4 का group. So immediately I recognize that this whole horizontal line is 1. So I make it one group and I call it group 1. So I make a circle. You will draw this circle.
Yeah.
Yes. Box. Yes. So I make this one group and then I see यहाँ पे 2 ones है, यहाँ पे भी 2 ones है. So adjacent. So keep this open. यहाँ से खुला रखना.
Okay. Yes.
So you can make it a C. This is a full C. You can make it, and this is an ulta C. You can make it. So this adjacent grouping I have done. Okay. Now, once I have drawn the grouping, so this is suppose my group 1, this horizontal one, and this adjacent one is my group 2. So let us write for group 1. Okay, this is, I'm considering this as group 1 and this one as my group 2 adjacent one. Now for group 1, if I see the whole horizontal line, A is remaining constant. A का value क्या है? 1 ही है. cells में from M4, M5, M7, M6. My value of A is 1. But what happens to B and C? Every cell, the value of B, C changes. Yes?
Okay, yeah.
ओके जो चेंज हो रहा है उसको मुझे गिनना नहीं है बिकॉज सी यहाँ पे 0 0 है 0 1 1 1 1 0 so everywhere the value of BC is changing so I neglect that whoever is changing I don't want who is not changing A is not changing
A not
and the value of A is 1 so that is A
1 A.
so it is A okay so for group
Okay.
1 my answer is reduced form is A
Yeah, A.
now consider group 2 so ये वाला है okay now ये वाला है means the from this the value of A changes from 0 to 1 इसके लिए भी the value of A when I go from here it changes from 0 to 1
Yes.
A हट गया picture से okay now see the value of B is 0 over here value of B is 1 over here okay तो
Yeah.
की value भी I am considering now this cell and this cell no so value of B is 0 over here
0,
value
0.
of B is 1 over here so B is also changing
Change what
but what happens to C value of C is 0 over here value
0
of
and
C
0.
is 0 over here A भी change हो रहा है 0 to 1 B भी change हो रहा है 0 to 1 but only the value of C remains same that is 0 0 so for group 2 my answer is C dash for group 1 my answer is A so then sum I am creating a sum of product so my answer is A plus C dash just see I had such a big expression of 6 terms and we have simplified it to A plus C dash so this is K-map is the easiest way to reduce any Boolean expression.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Done. Yes, ma'am. Done.
Yes, I will give you one homework and then we'll end today. To next class, we will discuss that problem.
Okay.
So suppose I give you this example, only write the first line. Second one I had written for my.
Okay.
So suppose this is 4 variables. So y write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 terms are there. So copy. So again, I'm telling whenever you are copying the question, copy it properly so that those complements and all. And in all the questions, you can see all the literals are present. As an dash BC hai, D nahi hai. Okay, so all the terms are full canonical form.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so you have 4 variables. So that is 2 raised to 4, 16 cells. So 4 rows and 4 columns. 4 4s are 16.
16.
You can take group of AB and then group of CD.
CD.
So just एक झलक दिखाऊंगी इधर AB है और CD है. Then you write 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Then I'm not showing. Okay, you will do it at your end.
Okay.
For my convenience, what I had done is inside mean terms मैंने लिख लिए थे 0 1 2 3. Okay, and then from here you can write A dash B dash C dash D dash. मतलब क्या 0 0 0 0. Okay, so that way it is my 0 mean term. Then A dash B dash C D dash. मतलब 0 0 1 0. So 0, 0, 1, 0 means 2. Okay. So whichever way you are comfortable, seeing the table also you can do the problem. You write the mean term and then do the entry of ones. That is also possible. Okay. So do it, and then in next